while going on road number 1 between Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, probably the most important road in Israel, we can see the tank on the tower. Welcome to Latrun, to the Israeli Armored Corps Museum. Here we're going to see the story of the Israeli Armored Corps from this to that. So what do we have here? Many tanks. They actually tell the story of the IDF from the very first day. Here we can see the Hotchkiss tank, one of the very first tanks of the IDF. Only 2 crew members. They didn't even have communication systems, so they had to kick each other in order to communicate. So here most of the story goes chronologically, meaning that these are the first tanks that actually the IDF had, and we see the British Cromwell, and then we see the Shermans. These are the early tanks that the IDF ever had. While this place is mostly serious, of course, there are also some fun parts here, such as climbing tanks, which is something that many kids love to do, and also some adults, but they will never admit it. During the history, the most important tanks were the Shermans, the British Centurion, and the American Pattons. These are the tanks of the 1960s, 70s, 80s, and 90s until they got replaced slowly by the Merkava. Today, the Israeli Armored Corps is only different types of Merkava. The last part of the story is the tank of the new Merkava tanks, all of them over there, from Merkava Mark I, which was a very crazy idea to a small country like Israel in the late 70s to even think of creating its own tank. Now this idea, not only it worked so well that today the Merkava considered to be one of the best tanks in the world, if not the best. The latest Merkava is Merkava Mark IV. This is the tank. This is the beast, we can say. On some of them we can actually climb and see and feel. So as I speak, I also do so, and right now I'm on the tank itself. So what do we know about this tank? The engine is just where I'm standing, meaning that it's on the front to make sure that the crew, that the driver is sitting just beneath me right now, will be well protected because they have so much metal here to protect them. The other 3 crew members are up there or in here. And another fun fact, that if we need to have some hitchhikers during the battle, then there is actually a back door. It is also air conditioned to be comfy, and with cameras to avoid having to look outside what is going on around us. So this is a very high-tech tank, and it's also very accessible here to the roads of the desert, of the Golan Heights. So for us, it's absolutely the best tank that you can have. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. In my Facebook page, you will be able to find many more beautiful videos about our lovely Israel. You want to be a part of it? You want to come joining me traveling Israel? Then press like, contact me, and see you in Israel. Bye-bye.